Hello, I'm back. It's always weird to get back on camera when I haven't filmed for a couple of weeks. It's like new territory or something. It's really weird. Feels really weird. Anyways, I basically just wanted to make this video to tell you guys that I'm back. And I do this all the time. I know. I am not the type of person when shit happens that's like real crazy and extreme. I'm not the type of person to post about it everywhere, to go, no shade to anybody that does this because I know it just makes people feel better. But I'm not the bitch that goes up on Insta stories with tears running down my face. I don't post on Facebook, "Oh my god, this just happened. I can't believe it. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself," or whatever the case may be. I'm just not that bitch. Also, you're probably little Tank Tank's here, my mom's dog, so she's probably going to hear a lot of tank tanking along because for some reason she will not get up here and just chill. They just came in from the outside and the mailman just went, so they're all super hype. Anyways, I just wanted to put a video out to say that I'm uploading again because I haven't filmed anything and I didn't want to come back and not explain what happened or why I've been gone. I posted something on my community tab a couple of weeks ago, so if you saw that, you kind of have a little bit of an idea of what happened. But I'm not the type of person that can fake feeling one way when I feel another way, you know what I mean? I'm that bitch that if I don't like you, you probably fucking know I don't like you. It's real hard for me to fake some shit, you know? So, and I know I said on my community tab that I was coming back last week, and I totally had full intentions of coming back last week posting at least a video, because I had a video that I had filmed before all this went down that I had planned on posting that week that everything happened, and the fucking file corrupted. Not only did the file corrupt, but the video was a t-shirt distressing video. So not only do I have to refilm it, but I also have to re-distress 3 or 4 t-shirts. Super cool. That's fucking cool. Okay, so I guess I'll just get into why I haven't gone, what happened. A couple of months ago, a friend of mine who is my best friend, who I have been friends with since high school, who was there for me for some of the most daunting times in my life. She was right by my side when my dad died when I was 21, which was one of the most hardest things I've ever had to go through. We're just super connected. And have been the best of friends for 20 plus years. A couple of months ago, called me and said, "I just wanted to let you know that I am in the hospital in Michigan," because they own a lake house in Michigan and they were up vacationing in their lake house. I'm sorry if the exposure goes in and out. Y'all know that natural life. Anyways, she said, "I just wanted you to know that I had a heart attack." And I was like, "Whoa. What? What do you mean you had a heart attack?" I know her entire family, her extended family, her immediate family, everything. And I'm like, nobody in your family has heart issues, right? She's not overweight. She doesn't smoke. She is predominantly healthy. And I was like, how the fuck did that happen? And she's like, they don't know. My main artery was severed, and so because of that, there was a blockage and they don't know what caused it. She said the doctor that was working on me left the hospital to go research why this would have happened. And the only correlation he could find was childbirth for women under their 40s who don't smoke, who aren't overweight, who don't have high cholesterol, who don't have any family medical history, is childbirth. And she had her child 5 years ago. So he said that possibly when I had my son, it put a little tear in my main artery, and over the years it's just gotten bigger, and now it's to the point where it couldn't perform properly. That's why I had the heart attack. She's like, he thinks, he's not sure. So they put some stents in her and she was fine, and the doctor told her, there's thousands of people, just like my mom had a heart attack a few years ago, if you guys remember, those of you who've been with me that long. The doctor told her, I've done caths on thousands of people, and a lot of them go out and live out the rest of their lives fine. He said, I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen here. Like, I think you'll be fine. I think this was just like a freak thing that happened. Maybe when you had your son, I'm not sure, but I think you're going to be fine. However, I can't full-fledged 100% say that because this situation is so rare and because I don't know exactly what caused it. But I think you're going to be fine. So, months went on. She was fine. She actually said, like, I feel better than I have in years. Because when she first had her heart attack, I was like, the fuck? What were your symptoms? Like, were you tired or whatever? Because when my mom had her heart attack, I have a couple of people in my extended family who have had heart issues. And my mom's cardiologist was like, you need to go get your heart tested. And especially because, you know, there are times when I'm like really tired all the time and lethargic all the time. And so I didn't. And so, of course, I was like, oh my God, totally freaked out, totally scared to death. Because I was like, holy fuck, if she's like healthy and can have a heart attack, can that fucking happen to me? Because like my, you know, shit kicks in. Like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Because mind you, a few weeks before this happened, we had just found out our other friend had breast cancer. Like, this has been the craziest. Mercury retrograde, like, really came through. So she said her only symptoms were that she was really tired. She's like, my arm didn't hurt or anything. Like, I had no other symptoms that correlate with heart issues. Like, you know, there's a bunch of symptoms, dizziness and this and that, and like your left side hurting, whatever. She said I had none of that. I was just tired. I would get home from work and it was all I could do to like do what I had to do with my kids and then straight to bed because I was so exhausted. So, of course, I'm like, oh my God, I need to go get tested. I need to like figure that out. And I didn't. So months went by and she was fine. Like the weekend before this happened, we had just went to their lake house in Michigan and spent the entire weekend with them. And I'm so fucking grateful that I got to have that time with her. It was almost like it was fate, like it was meant to happen that we got to spend this like amazing, incredible weekend together before like she left the world. See, God damn it. I thought I was to the point where it wasn't going to make me cry anymore. But I'm so grateful that I got to have that time with her because we hadn't spent a lot of time together over the past year because she was saving up for a boat. So she was working a bunch and just life, you know? So the Saturday before that, when we were at her lake house, she was fine. She was like paddle boating and we had talked about her heart attack again. And she was like, dude, I feel fucking fantastic. Like, I'm cool. I'm great. I'm fine. And then the following Saturday, I was at my mom's house and Tim got a phone call and it was her husband. And Tim called me into the bathroom and I could tell instantly because he was really, really close to her too. They had like a really strong connection. Kelly, my friend, had always said like, me and Tim are separated at birth. Like they were really closely connected. Tim saw her more often than I did because he would go up to her like every 3 weeks or so, 2 to 3 weeks, and get his hair cut. And they just had a really strong bond. And I could tell he was upset. He was bawling. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? What's going on? What's going on? Because at this time I didn't know it was her husband on the phone. I thought he hurt himself. I'm looking around the bathroom for blood. I was like, what is the matter? And he said, that was Brad on the phone. Kelly died. And I'm like, whoa, what do you mean? What? No. What? Like, no, that's not possible. Like that, what? What do you mean she died? She is the last fucking person in the world that I would expect this from. Like, no, not possible. Like, we were supposed to grow old together and be like tacky housewives on the beach wearing leopard skin bathing suits, and like, there's no way that happened. So I said, what happened? I mean, I lost my fucking shit. Her husband said, I just don't want you guys to find out from anybody else, but she had a heart attack and we lost her. And I was like, what the fuck? What happened? And, obviously Tim didn't want to like press him, and Tim was like in such fucking shock. Like, he said he literally fell to the floor because he was just shocked that this happened, because we didn't know why and we didn't expect it, and it was just crazy. So the next day we went over there, and she apparently was with her son, her 5-year-old, and called her husband at work and said, I feel like I'm having another heart attack, and called 911. And when the EMS got there, they hooked her up to an EKG, and they said, yes, you're having a heart attack. Before the EMS had gotten there, she had taken a nitro pill. Nitro, they give you nitro when you've had a heart attack. I think it like opens the blood vessels, because a heart attack is like a blockage of your blood getting into your heart, and I think that nitro like opens that up so that way the blood can get through there. She had taken a nitro before this, so the EMS hooked her up to the EKG, and they said, yeah, you're having a heart attack. You need to take another nitro pill. The squad took her into the hospital, and they worked on her for over an hour and a half, and her heart stopped 17 times while they were working on her. They don't know why it happened. They don't know what caused it. She had a blockage, another blockage, and they don't know why, because she didn't have high cholesterol. She was on blood thinners. She didn't have any reason to have a blockage, basically. And when they went to cath her, or like put another stent in, they couldn't get through because they said there was like calcium buildup or something like that, and it had hardened, and they couldn't get the cath in, and so they couldn't save her. They couldn't get any heart to her, or any blood to her heart. Which, of course, all of us are like, what the fuck? Seriously? What happened? Who missed what? Why didn't they send her to a specialist if, it was so rare that this happened? Or how did they not know? And there's just so many questions. And I think that that's what's been so hard to cope with, is that it's just, we don't know why it happened. If she would have gotten in a car accident, if she would have been gunned down, anything to give some sort of closure as to why it happened. But with this, there was nothing. So that is where I've been, just grieving. And I'm like still to the point where I am in shock. Like, I still can't fucking believe it happened. She was the most active person in my life other than Tim and my mom and Tim's mom. I was closer to her than I am with my own sister. She was my sister. We grew up together. Like, we just had a really strong connection. And now I feel like a piece of my life is completely gone. I always like kid around with you guys, like, I have no fucking friends, but I really don't have any friends. Like, she was the most consistent person in my life other than Tim and my family. So it's been really fucking hard. And like I said earlier, I am not the type of person that can just come on camera and fake like being in this happy, cheery, bubbly mood when I'm fucking not. Like, I feel like for the past couple of weeks there has been this dark cloud over me, and I just can't fucking snap out of it. It's been really hard over the last couple of weeks because we were so close that like every fucking little thing reminds me of her still. Like, just stupid shit. Like, I fucking heard something about, like gossip or whatever about somebody from our town, and she would be the first person I would call and tell about that. My fucking cousin is on life support, who's also the same age as me. She's 39, I'm 38. She has a whole other set of issues, which, hey, Minnie, quit that. Which I'm dealing with too, because she has severe depression and has been an alcoholic for the past 10 or 15 years and literally drank herself to death and is now at OSU Medical Center on fucking life support. So I'm also dealing with that, which is fucking cool. Her and I weren't as close as Kelly and I were. We were super close when we were younger because we were cousins that were the same age and we hung around each other all the time. But as we got older, we, and had families, we don't really talk anymore. But we were close at one time. So that has me like super fucked up. But it's like everything I do just reminds me of her. Every fucking song I hear on the radio is like, oh, Kelly. Like, I feel like, can I fucking listen to 90s grunge anymore? Because every fucking song takes me back to a memory that I had with her. So it's just been really fucking hard losing somebody that close. And again, I just can't come on camera and act like this happy-go-lucky person if I'm not fucking feeling that way, Can't be like sad and depressed because it's the last fucking thing she would have wanted. So I made a vow to myself that this weekend was the last weekend that I was going to cry over her. But because I made this vow to her that I was like going to continue on and just live my fucking life, I'm going to. And I've come to the realization that, you hear people say like life's too short and anything can happen and you could die tomorrow. But you really fucking can, because my friend did. So I cannot sit around and like be this depressed person anymore because it's not what it was the last thing that she would want. And I just can't do that. Like, that happening to her has really made me learn to stop taking everything for granted. It's made me learn to stop stressing over stupid shit. Like, it is fine. It'll all work out. That was like her fucking life motto. It's good. It'll be fine. Let's just fucking have fun. And from now on, like, in memory of her, that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm not stressing out about things. I'm just living. I'm going to try to live my life the best that I can. I'm going to definitely take better care of myself. Tim and I have been slowly kind of cutting things out of our diets. We've been a lot more active than we usually are and trying to live a lot cleaner and a lot healthier. But this has really made me realize that don't take the people close to you for granted. Don't take your relationships for granted. Don't fucking take life for granted. That's what I've learned from this. And you really, truly, truly don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. You know what I mean? So live like today is your last day. So that's what I'm going to do. And I've come to the realization that when I am not filming videos and uploading videos and having that consistency, that I literally have nothing to do, like, but sit around and think. You know what I mean? Like, I need YouTube to take my mind off things and to make me happy, because uploading, not so much editing, not gonna lie, I fucking hate editing, but uploading and filming and corresponding with you guys, like, makes me so happy. So that is what I am going to continue to do. I'm just gonna leave that. Like, I'm a Capricorn. I'm usually real fucking good at like shoving shit down and just moving on. But for some reason, this really fucked me up hard. I have lost so many friends to drugs and just to random shit. So many people in my life, family, friends. And you would think I would be like used to it at this point, but because we were so close, it just hit me worse. This hit me worse than when Tim's dad died, because I had so much stronger of a connection with Kelly than I did with Tim's dad. So even though Tim's dad dying was like losing a parent, this still hit me worse. It's just been hard. It's just been really hard, but I'm done with that. I'm like ready to keep on moving and keep it trucking, because that's what Kelly would want. She'd be like, don't fucking stop on account of me. Like, don't, you know what I mean? That's how she was. She's like, oh no, fuck that. Keep going. Like, she thought being on YouTube, my YouTube channel was like the coolest shit ever. So I'm going to continue to do it. So anyways, that is what up. That is what up. That is what's up. This dog has me fucking tripped up because she's just consistently growling at my neighbors. I'm so sorry if you could hear it. Anyways, so that is what's been going on with me for the past couple of weeks. I've been in a real bad headspace, and now it's time to fucking get up and get out. You know what I mean? I grieved. I fucking did my shit, and now it's time to continue on. Now she's gonna bark at somebody walking. Yes, I know there's people out there. So anyways, I just wanted to put this video out there to let you guys know that uploading will continue, and we're gonna fucking do this thing. I will probably start having videos up next week because I got a couple of things going on for the rest of this week and this weekend. But starting next week, I'm going to start uploading again and start posting again. Thank you to those of you who left such nice, sweet comments on my, community post. Thank you to those of you guys who have DM'd me. I fucking just love you guys. I am the most inconsistent cunt of life. Like, when it comes to YouTube, luckily I have the privilege of this not being an income for me, and when shit like this happens, being able to just sit the fuck back, you know what I mean? Because whenever something really drastic happens in my life, I don't do anything. I kind of just, like a little clam. I just clam up and I fucking walk around in like a weird daze, and I don't get on social media. I don't do anything. I am just like, and I'm just like the shell of a person. But I feel so much better now that I've like my grieving process and I've coped and everything else. Whether that will remain when I see her husband and children again is another story, but I know as for now, I'm doing so much better. From the beginning of this week, I felt so much better. And this is the first week, I think I said this earlier, but this is the first week that I've actually been able to talk about it without like breaking down. I've actually tried to film this video 3, 4, maybe even 5 times over the last couple of weeks, and every fucking time I talk about it, I just lose my shit. And when I lose my shit, I stop. Like, I don't try to suck it up and continue. I just stop. So thankfully I got through it this time. Yay, good vibes all around. Yeah, so thank you for all your guys' well wishes and love and support. You guys are so fucking awesome, dude. Like, honestly, if I could just remain with the subscribers that I have, I think I would be cool with that, because y'all are just so fucking cool. You're so cool. Thank you so much. And thank you for being so fucking cool, even though I am the inconsistent asshole that I am. Even though I constantly say I'm gonna do this, this, and this, and then I don't do it. I never do. You guys are still there, and you're still fucking cool. Like, I feel like if it was me, I'd be like, bitch, I hate you. Why don't you do what you say you're going to? But you guys are always there. You guys are just right behind me. Super cool. So thank you so much for that. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. So I'm back. Here I am. Back in the world. Like I said, will probably start uploading consistently again next week. Aiden's in school now, so got a lot more time for uploading and editing and everything else. So that's it. I'm so glad I got through it without like breaking the fuck down, because goddamn, it's woo. Anyway, okay. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. So I'm back. Let's fucking get this party started or something. I don't know. I should go. I should just take off. Okay, thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. You guys are my best friends in the world. Now I have no friends, so you guys have to be my friends. All right, I'm gonna go. I need to quit saying that I'm gonna go and just go. Y'all know I suck at fucking outros. So, all right, I will catch you guys in my next one. Peace.